just added to the fermenter here, and added cold water up to 6.5 litres, a little bit more than my last brew, which was 5 litres. So that'll leave me with half a litre of trub when I go to bottle, and I've worked out I should get 8 750ml bottles out of that. So yeah, so there we go. Let's just give it a bit of a mix. I'm just going to take a hydrometer reading. So we'll do that and we'll see how that comes out. Okay, so I'm just checking out the original gravity of the stout. So what are we looking at there? I don't know if that's showing up on the camera. So it looks like we've hit bang on 1050. So that's about what I thought it would be, because stouts are quite a full body beer, so you expect a higher original gravity. So yeah, there we go. So 1050. So we'll when we do the final gravity reading, we'll be able to work out the alcohol content from that. Okay, I'm just about to pitch the yeast in the fermenter here, but before I do that, I'm going to just prepare some, these are pure cocoa nibs. This is basically the purest form of chocolate you can get. So I've got 50 grams measured out in a bowl, so I'm going to add that to the muslin cloth here, which has all been sterilised. So we'll tie that up. So this is going to stay in the fermenter for the duration of fermentation until I bottle it. So at least a week. So I just tied that up. The reason I'm tying it up in here is I just don't want the nibs floating around in the wort and having to dig them out or risk them going into the bottle later on. So yeah, so I'll add that to the fermenter very shortly. Again, so I've aerated the wort. Just use a whisk to try and get as much oxygen in there as I can. I'm just going to pitch my yeast. So this is half a packet of yeast that I've had left over. So there's only about 3 grams in there, and that's plenty for 6 litres. When you think about it, you use about 11 for a full batch. So this is only a third batch. So 3 grams is about right. Actually, it's a bit under third, so yeah, 3 grams is perfect. So chuck that in. Okay, so the yeast is in there, and we'll just give that a bit of a mix in. Don't have to be too vigorous with it. Just stir it around. Get it mixed in with the wort. I used to rehydrate my yeast, but in the last 2 or 3 brews I've just pitched it in, and it's worked fine. It may take a little bit longer for the the fermentation to start, but yeah, I don't find any hassles doing that. So yep, so I think the old yeast is pretty happily mixed in there. I'll add the 10 grams of pure cocoa nibs. So that's been put into a sterilised muslin cloth and tied up with some sterilised string. So we'll just plonk all that in, and then the final step is put the lid on and fit the airlock. So I've fitted the lid, put the airlock on, and I've just transferred the fermenter into its house for the next week or so. It's just a wooden box or container that's been lined with polystyrene. My neighbour kindly gave it to me. He used to make homebrew, but he no longer needs it, so that was a kind addition. So yeah, thanks for watching, and in 2 or 3 weeks I should have a video uploaded of the taste test of this double chocolate stout. And fingers crossed it tastes as good as it smelt when I was cooking it up on the stovetop. Cheers, we'll catch you next time.